Here we go. I've done some math earlier, and I think I have a decent chance at third place, unless there's impact of industry. So let's see. Cruel gets 6 points off endowment, elects Einstein, researches professional sports, and finishes spaceflight for 18 points. So no surprises there. Gets a knight. Next up is Manish. He doesn't see an event, so no crime wave. That's 3 points I'm not getting. Develops civil service. Destroys a mine for a farm. And that's about it. So he's at 99 points. The moment of truth. Input of wonders. Okay. So that gives me 1 point on cruel. Impact of government. That's ours. I think that gives me 6 points. Yep, it does. Impact of happiness. Okay, I think that gives me 8 points on cruel. Yep, getting closer. Impact of science. Okay, that gives me 5 points. I think we got third place. And impact of population, which gives me 10 points on cruel. So once again, cruel, I apologize that you've been the target here for the battle of the third place. And it looks like Manish and Gardir I tied. Oh, except for Bill Gates. Never forget Bill Gates. So well played, everyone. Um, this was an atrocious game, which I think highlights my lack of experience with four-player games. Um, the opening was devastating, where Gardir managed to hit me with, managed to draw two aggressions with Caesar on turn two versus Hammurabi. Honestly, this is the first time I've seen this happen. So, uh, perfect timing in that regard, and I felt like I am one step behind the entire game. And then I managed to use Barbarossa a bit, three times if I recall correctly. However, I was behind on military for most of the game until at least mid H2, if not the end of H2. And that was really tricky to manage. In parallel, I just didn't get any points. Everyone was working on accumulating points. There was Michelangelo going on. There was Genghis Khan, and people had different builds that really emphasized points. Even having like Gardir having a temple and a great wall and a hanging gardens, while I had literally 0 point generation for most of the game. And somewhere towards the end of H2, beginning of H3, I just panicked, like, oh my god, I just don't have any points. And from that moment on, it was really a calculation of how high can I get. So I am third place, which is better than fourth. And looking at the scores, I think that even a war on culture would not have gotten me to second place because the only reasonable target was Manish. He was the lowest on military for a while, and so just to clarify, the only reasonable target out of these two, of Gardir and Manish, was Manish, because Gardir was pretty much in line with my military most of H3. And even if I did declare a war on Cruel, then I would probably lose like 6 points because of something else and then gain, let's say, 20 points. So it would not have been enough for second place. It was still a mistake, but not one that did decided. I think that the big deciding factor of this game was not thinking about points and lagging behind on military, mostly because of food issues, which have plagued me until the last turn of the game, to be honest. So I think that's the two take-home messages here. Points are important, and military in four-player games is pretty essential. So thanks everyone for playing, and we'll see how I do in the league.